So this is today's little car that I'm going to be bidding on. At the moment, as you can see, it's only at £200. There are other cars that I'm watching that are also on today, which are a lot more than that, which in worse conditions. I don't really get that. I've looked at it and looked at it and looked at it again. There's nothing that I'm missing on it. It's only a pop. It's a 2008, so it's quite old, and the mileage is quite high, 80,000 miles. It runs and drives. I think that valuation is completely wrong. As you can see, it's front damage. Let's go full screen on that. That's front damage. I've had a look at all the pictures. There's no rear damage, no internal damage. All it is needs a new bumper, new bonnet. If we scroll through, the lights will repair. So will the headlights. For £20 I can repair both the headlights. The rear's good. Interior, although I don't like those red seats, some people like them. They'll just need a clean. It's very clean under the bonnet. It's got a brand new battery. Front panel needs doing, as you can see. Headlights are broken. Where are we? Headlights are broken there, as you can see. For 10 quid I can get those, I can repair those. Same on the other side. And as you can see, the bracket, sorry, not the bracket, the corners of the front panel are bent up. So that will require a new front panel. You can see the space between the air filter and the front panel is quite close. So that will definitely need replacing, as they usually do. Mileage, as you can see, 80,000. So bumper, front panel, headlight repair, bonnet, that's all that it needs, and probably a good clean inside and out. So at the moment, as I say, it's £200. It's lot number 2086. The auction's going on at the moment. Let's just join it. At the moment we're on, it'll change in a second, 49. So it'll be coming up in probably about 20 minutes, something like that. So I shall come back and we'll have a bid on that. So we've got 2 cars to go now before it comes up. One more car to go before it comes up. Still at £200, which is quite unusual. Normally, as it gets closer to the auction, the bids start going up for some bizarre reason, but it hasn't on this one. So we've got this Range Rover here at the moment, which is at £1,000. So it looks like 975. That's probably going to go for quite a few quid. I just got 180,000 miles on it. There's my one coming up next. I say my one. I've got to try and hold this and bid at the same time when it comes up. Not on this one though, obviously. I'll come back in a sec. The range is about to end. It's done bonus time twice so far. It's only at 1,050 quid. Bargain for someone. Sold. Here we go. Right, there we're up next. 225. Yeah, someone's bid. 2 people in the UK. Bidding's going fast and furious. £300. 375. 375. Oh, there's a lot of people bidding. Someone in the Netherlands, 425. I think it's going to go for too much. I want to pay about 800 at the most for it, thereabouts. I'll bid 500. Someone's outbid me. Let's go again. It's going to go at bonus time, this one. I'm winning 550. Ugh. 625. It is a hot lot. No, outbid again. 700. It's going to get to a point where people will stop bidding. And that might well be me. I'm winning at 700. Go on. It's going to go bonus time. I won it. Hey, £700. That was good. Bargain. Here we have the latest acquisition. The grand total of £700 at Copart. including fees, it was £827. It's a 2008 Popular with 80,000 miles, just turned 80,000 miles. Service book's there, and it's got full service history. As you can see, damage, new bonnet, which I've got already, new bumper. Being white, obviously there's a lot more of them about. Some of the bits I can save from the bumper, I can save the fog light cover. The other one's actually in the car. The grille looks okay, if not I've got a spare grille anyway. The badge has had it, need a new badge. The chrome strip there is okay. The one that's missing is actually in the car and is fine as well. The lights, the DRLs are, as you can see, the mounts are broken. I haven't got as far as to look to see if the actual lights themselves are broken or not. They can be repaired. Headlights, obviously, as always, the tabs are broken on the headlights, so they will repair for £9.99 a side. It's got a new battery in it. Been pushed back quite a long way, that front panel. Can't quite see that top chassis leg as to whether it's been pushed over at all. Don't think it has. It looks like it's too high, but once I get the bumper, it'll be easier to see. That headlight can be repaired again. Just replace the tabs. Tops of the wings are bent up a little bit on both sides. That's fine, they can be bent back. The wings themselves are okay. What else? Yeah, it's Popular, so unfortunately no air conditioning, no steering wheel controls, and it's got those horrible red seats which I can't stand, but some people actually like them. The car is absolutely filthy on the outside, not too bad on the inside, but it will require a good clean. But luckily I've got a professional valeting machine which I invested in, so I can do that. No glass roof, obviously, as it's a Popular, but considering how much I spent buying it, and I envisage it costing me probably around the £300 mark to get it on the road, it's going to be a nice little cheap car for someone, and I should make a few hundred quid on it, and very little work particularly. Got a new front panel coming today, hopefully, so I'm going to get the old one off today. Got this one here sitting here, which is almost finished. I'll show you this one quickly. This is a 2013 Sport, metallic black. It's had a new wing which I put on yesterday, new bonnet which I put on yesterday, and a new bumper which I put on yesterday. Front panel I did previously. Couldn't get them in this colour, so I had to buy new ones and got them painted. As you can see, the bonnet doesn't line up at all yet, but it's missing the front badge on this one. I was going to swap it over from that one, but that one's damaged as well, so this one's nearly finished now. It's all been valeted inside. 28,000 miles I think it is, something like that. No, 33 miles. So this one will be up for sale soon. That's had a new front panel, new radiator, new air conditioning condenser. Aircon needs topping up or filling up, and it needs a MOT, and then that one's done. But back to this one, filthy dirty. I'm going to give it a good clean now. I just wanted to film it before I actually cleaned it. So once I get a bumper, this will literally be a day and a half's work, if that, and then it'll be ready to go. There it is, nice and clean now, jet washed, followed by sponge and soap. Clean, that's all clean. I've got to finish this one off today so I can get it parked on the road to make way for this one, take the front panel off, etc, etc. So while I've got the bonnet, I might as well just quickly change the bonnet and then carry on the black one. That's the front bumper off. So as you can see, the bottom bar is just slightly bent over the tip there, just there. I'm not going to bother replacing that just for that. No need. Absolutely no need. This one, it's bent the tip over there. Apart from that, I think that's okay. So I don't think I'm going to have to replace either of these. Obviously, as you can see, that's bent, which means behind it, which is the tip of the chassis leg, is also going to be bent. That's easy enough to get back. Basically take out the battery in the battery tray. Headlight obviously comes out, front panel comes out obviously, which gives you plenty of room. So I use a blowtorch, heat it up, and then use a sledgehammer to knock it back. It goes back really easy. It's an easy job, easy fix, no grief whatsoever. I've done loads of them, and they always go back in a straight place. So this is pushed back further than I thought it had. It hasn't luckily damaged the box, the air box, apart from that bracket always breaks, but I always glue those back on with resin. Headlights are obviously gone. All the brackets on the headlights are gone, so just laying there. These brackets have all gone, but the bit of the bracket is still on the bumper, same on both sides, so they can be repaired. So basically I hot staple and plastic weld those and they'll be fine, so I can reuse them, which is good. So this is going to be a really cheap car for somebody, so I want to try and keep the cost down, and there's absolutely no need to replace those DRLs. They can quite easily be repaired with hot staples. Just hot staple the brackets, glue them, and they're as good as new virtually. So that's it so far. Next job is to get the front panel off. Had a feeling there was a leak, and then I spotted that it was leaking from the main water pipe. If you can see, there's a big hole. Stick a screwdriver in it. Big hole in the main water pipe. So I think I've got one of those, second-hand one, but I should be changing that now. So there's the bent over tip of the chassis leg. I've taken the main water pipe out. Didn't have one unfortunately, so I've just had to order one on eBay. Just noticed that that is very slightly bent over as well, only very slightly. So I'm going to heat them up with the blowtorch and then hit the hell out of them with that. Done it loads of times, works very well. Here we go. There you go, 2 minutes later, heated up and hit with a sledgehammer. Perfect shape. That one was such a tiny amount, but I've done it anyway. Literally took less than 2 minutes to do that. Good job. Yeah, lights work, indicators work, all is good. This is amazing how quickly this car is going together. I look forward to getting the bumper now. Unfortunately I have to go work tomorrow, so I won't be able to get the bumper on tomorrow. That'll be a job for the weekend. Good stuff. There it is, a few hours later, car's finished. Not the same day, but if I add up all the hours that it took me to do this, it's less than a day's work, maybe 7 hours at the most. Cleaned the seats today, they come up sparkling. With the this is the hot day, 30 odd degrees, so the seats are already dry after a couple of hours, nice and clean. Not that keen on these red seats, but some people like them. And the door cards cleaned as well. It's a cracking little car for someone. Should be knocking this out for about 1,800 quid. Making about £500 or £600 profit, which is nice. Pretty much mark free. It's been well looked after. Got a full service history. Cracking little car.